How's your Sunday going, everybody? It's Skywalker29 back with another YouTube video today. I don't really know how to start this off. I was thinking of doing a YouTube video at some point this weekend. But if you haven't heard already, at about 10 o'clock this morning, Kobe Bryant on a helicopter to his to his daughter's game in Los Angeles. At least I believe that was the destination. The helicopter crashed, and Kobe and his daughter are no longer with us, along with, I believe, 7 other passengers that were with them, according to sources. I'm looking at ESPN right now to confirm that. At least that's what I've been hearing from all of the stuff that I've listened to today. The entire ESPN live broadcasts, other than the games that were being played on ESPN, all the news stuff was changed from their original news to the entire day just talking about Kobe and his life and all of that. First hearing the news at about probably 10:30 this morning. My roommate came in and told me about it. There are no words to describe that. Yeah, he was. I guess let's just go to the source here for all the information. Is on ESPN, by the way. Bryant was on his way to a youth basketball game with his daughter Gianna Bryant, who is 13. Those aboard the helicopter included another player and parent. This is as of a few hours ago. Those aboard the helicopter. Los Angeles County Sheriff said in a news conference that there were no survivors, and according to the flight manifest, there were 9 people aboard the helicopter. So that has been confirmed. I was honestly in shock. I mean, I didn't really know him personally, but when it comes to famous people, when it comes to a bucket list of famous people that I wanted to meet, I mean, Kobe Bryant was atop of my NBA list. He may have been number 1 because I think I saw him play in the Summer Olympics back in 2012. Although I was 12 years old at the time, so I probably don't remember it as much. I suppose everybody's heard about his accolades. 5-time NBA champ, 18-time All-Star player out of the 20 seasons that he was in the NBA. Was drafted 13th overall straight out of high school to the Hornets and then was traded to the Lakers. Both the 8 and 24 were retired by the franchise. He was credited with changing how NBA front offices viewed wing talent entering the draft out of high school. All of this is information from ESPN. Like I said, I was in shock as I was listening to some of the stuff that was being played earlier this afternoon. Even though I never actually met the guy in person, I was in tears because this guy had the heart and soul of a player that every single athlete wants to be. It wasn't just, I mean, I even wanted to be, even though I was more into football than basketball, because I realized that basketball wasn't my thing. I still wanted to be the overachiever, try to, raise the bar or advance the standard, or however you want to put it. But yeah, so that's all I gotta say about that, because I really don't have much else to elaborate on with the devastating news there. We're going to try to move away from that for a second here. And I'm sorry, I'm starting off with a sore subject. But yeah, I hope other than that your guys' weekends are going pretty well. I hope. Let's see. But yeah, this news being felt around the league, around all the sports, not just in the NBA basketball firm. There was the Oregon State game earlier today. There's a guy in I believe it was a Premier League for soccer paying tribute. Pro Bowl today was doing something in tribute. Yeah. So, going into this upcoming week and recent news from my end of the bargain. I guess we'll just start with news on my end first. My mom is getting to the time of crossing fingers here, going into the hospital to give birth to another sibling, which is going to be awesome. I'm really excited about that. Gosh. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. but we'll get into it. Super Bowl 54, San Francisco 49ers with Jimmy Garoppolo, George Kittle. Let me see if I can find what their actual... Who's on what team here? If you are new to this channel, I'm going to try to drop videos more often now. So go ahead, hit that like button if you can. Subscribe to the channel. The more subscribers, the better. And the closer I can get to actually going live mobile-wise, because my computer for some reason doesn't like going live anymore, so I am going to not try to push the live stream on here anymore. Let's see. Alright. Away from all the bads, let's get to the goods, shall we? Okay. But yeah, Super Bowl 54, San Francisco 49ers, Kansas City Chiefs, if it'll load here. Playing on February 2nd, kickoff at around 3:30. I hope I can find a way to get it showing here at my place, so I don't have to go anywhere to watch it. But so yeah, this thing is really glitching on me, and I'm not liking it. But key players from both sides of the football. You got your quarterbacks, Jimmy Garoppolo and Patrick Mahomes, facing off against each other. You got Mustard and Williams at the running back positions. Mustard having a 4-touchdown game against Green Bay last week. You got your tight ends from both teams being the leading receivers, with George Kittle and Travis Kelce. And those are your season leaders from both teams. My prediction, it's going to come down to the wire. We're going to finally see a really good two teams battle to the death, kind of, in this Super Bowl, I'm predicting. And I believe that Patrick Mahomes is going to have a fourth quarter, under 2-minute drive and finish off the San Francisco 49ers in the Super Bowl. I feel like it's going to be a great one, because I don't like saying this, but I'm glad that the New England Patriots are out of the Super Bowl. I don't really like saying that, just because I feel like everybody, like, you gotta have your likes and dislikes of people, but you don't want to, like, put people down because they're actually really good players. So, sorry, Tom Brady, if you're watching this, but you're a great player. I just hate the fact that you beat us in Super Bowl 49, and I'm still, there are a few videos that I keep watching that I'm really not excited to watch there. But also recent news on my end. Still at Eastern Washington University, heading into my 5th quarter. Still working with football, so that's fun. Also having a second job and working at the dining services at Eastern Washington University. It's a lot of fun. Trying to make enough money so I can get an apartment and try to stay here over the summer so that I don't have to go home and not have to worry about getting off of work a week earlier or something just because I have to come back or haul all my stuff back to Olympia and whatnot. But yeah, it's been a fun ride. I've been having a lot of fun. But again, literally everything that revolved around this day has just kind of run into a brick wall, so to speak, just because of that news. I've never really had something to, or I mean, I had my dad because he played college ball and basketball in terms of looking up to people, and I had an uncle that was a walk-on at UW, and I don't know if one of my other uncles walked on to USC or not, but anyway, besides the point. I guess I'll just say this. I'll have another video drop tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be not as in shock tomorrow. That way I can give you a little bit more of the goods and my political opinions, and hopefully you're not which if you want me to speak my mind on political opinions, go ahead and comment down below about it. Other than that, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Shooting for 1,000 subscribers within, I mean, I'm not gonna give a time frame because whenever you guys can, go for it. But yeah, I bid a farewell to Kobe the Mamba. It's your boy Skywalker 29. Headed out. Peace.